Alright, this is pretty much the setup right here. A little different setup from last, I guess you would say last 6 months. Uh, Hopefully Luca, she's in heat. This is her third day in heat as far as it being swollen. Uh, and I'm really hoping that she does take with Hercules this time. We're going to try another shot and see what happens. But if she does, this is going to be a little whelping room. Here's the heat lamp. Of course, this is where I'll lay her down, I feed the pups in this area when I do take them out, the lamp would be running. But this is the incubator when they're not feeding. This is where they'd be. It's the incubator I made. It works, man. I'm going to show you the process right now. But so right now, this is the oxygen machine. But the oxygen machine running. It's been running an hour and 27 minutes. Right now, we are supplying 2 liters a minute. The purity of oxygen is about 78%. That's actually supplying to the incubator. And I can change that as far as flow here. So the more liters we feed it, the less purity it is. So say if I wanted to go 3 liters.
3 liters.
Now the purity of the oxygen is only 65%. If I go
4 liters.
the purity is 55. And of course, as I
5
go
liters.
higher I go,
6 liters.
the less purity of oxygen it gives.
7 liters.
35.
1 liter.
But at 1 liter per minute, you should have about 95% oxygen. %. So right now, it's supplying 1 liter per minute at 93% purity oxygen. So 93% of that is oxygen, which is pretty good. It's been running for 1 minute and 28 minutes. I can actually put the timer on as far as if I wanted to add
10 minutes.
I want it for 10 minutes. I want it for
20 minutes.
I can set it up to turn off in 8 hours, whatever I want. But I'm running
10 minutes. Continuous oxygen therapy.
So right now, continually running, stays running continuously, and that's the way it'll stay. But that's my oxygen machine, real good little machine. Here too, this little deal here, I can actually add water to it for humidity if I wanted to, but I'm not using that for humidity. I'm actually using the reptile humidity over there. But right now, so what I got is 2 fans. Those are constantly running, those 2 fans. Those 2 fans constantly stay running to move air throughout the incubator. That probe right there is my temperature probe. Of course, that probe over there is humidity. So that's actually gonna tell me the humidity in the tank, and temperature in the tank. And that little white deal right there in the center is also a humidity and temperature. It's like a secondary. Of course, there's the one in the middle. Is not as accurate. I've had it for a year or so. The other reptile ones that I just supply, those are brand new. I just put those in. But as far as humidity, we've got this reptile fogger. As you can see, it's dumping humidity in there. It's keeping the humidity where I want it. Right now, humidity in there is 59%. I'm going off of this one right here. Temperature's 89 degrees. On my Inkbird, the Inkbird, this corner, this probe is sensing 91 degrees inside there. I have it set for 92. So once it reaches 92, this Inkbird, this little light right here, will shut off. And if it drops to 90 degrees in there, it comes right back on to hit 92. But that's pretty much what it is. I got a light here from a fish tank. And I just made a lid for it. This whole box incubator's made of plexiglass, so I'm able to see through it. I made a little lid here. Take the pups out, grab the pups. But for the most part, that's it, man. That's going to be my little setup. Not the best setup, but it's better than what I had last 6 months. I had it made out of a tub, a plastic tub. So that's going to be it. That's the incubator setup. Right now it's working. I'm just doing test run on it to make sure it's actually like 40 something degrees outside right now. And I just want to make sure that it's gonna, you know, keep up and just do what I wanted to do. So the day the puppies get here, it's actually ready, you know, ready to go and maintain that temperature. For the most part, that's it. That's pretty much it. That's their box where they'll be whelped. There. Of course, I still have all my supplies from last year. Everything I need to get the whelping done correctly. But just wanted to give you a little view of my incubator. Man, it took me a little bit to build this, but overall, it came out real nice, really nice. All right, so that's the first incubator here. Hopefully the pups come out great. I got to get me a sticker to put on it, put my brand on it, Matt's Bully Camp. But right now, the most important thing is getting it done, get it installed, and that's pretty much it, man. As far as oxygen, as you can see, I made a port there. It's a little port in the side. And same on this end for the actual humidity. Everything else is ran up on top, you know, where the lid sits. That's pretty much as far as my heating. I don't know if I'd explained to you, but that hole back there, what I did is I made a hole in the plexiglass, 3-inch pipe, stainless, and I got a heater mounted in the back. So what you see there is a heater. Show you the back of what the back looks like. That's the back. It's a heater mounted on a metal, on a wood little stool, I guess. That actually, of course, that's all bolted down, sealed, and that's where the heat comes in. The heat just came on right there on the Inkbird again. But it turns on the heater, turns off the heater, turns on the heater, turns off the heater. I like that Inkbird. That's the purpose of it, to maintain that 2 degrees right there. You know, if it goes up 2 degrees, it's coming on. It goes down 2 degrees, it comes on. So that's pretty much it. I think the most expensive thing was the plexiglass and my oxygen machine. Everything else is pretty cheap. It wasn't too bad at all. So that's it. It's the first incubator built here at Matt's Bully Camp. If you like, hey, leave any comments if there's something that I could have done better, or if you have anything that you see that will improve it, just let me know. Appreciate it.